Audio Jungle.
The future king has joined forces with New York's former mayor to issue an urgent plea about the state of the planet. Last year William launched the Earthshot Prize in a bid to come up with global solutions to climate change. Writing in USA Today, Prince William and Mr. Bloomberg speak of how significant moments of innovation, like the moon landing push by former U.S. President John F. Kennedy, united millions of people around a highly ambitious goal, and it inspired a generation of scientists and engineers, who accelerated our technological progress. Building on this analogy, they say, an hour of change and challenge is upon us again. But this time the question isn't whether we can reach the moon. It's whether we can save the Earth. In the article, William and Michael, who is the UN Special Envoy on Climate and a global advisor to the winners of William's Earthshot Prize, write, "We see an incredible new global wave of innovators and entrepreneurs turning crises into opportunities, developing breakthrough solutions that can regenerate our planet while stimulating livelihoods. It's an unseen movement that we are determined will become a powerful engine behind a new growth economy, and a new, better way of life for all." The Earthshot Prize will award £1 million, $1.37 million US, prizes each year for the next 10 years to these inspiring innovators and pioneers, providing at least 50 solutions to the world's greatest environmental problems by 2030. Kensington Palace shared a teaser clip to a series about the prize last week in a tweet that read, "We're very excited that our new 5-part series The Earthshot Prize, Repairing Our Planet will be out from 3rd of October 2021. You'll be able to watch on at BBC, at PC Player and at Discovery Plus from 3rd October, calendar, with a premiere on 16th October for US audiences on at Discovery." Prince William and Mr. Bloomberg list a number of founding partners backing the Earthshot Prize. These include the Jack Ma Foundation, the Bezos Earth Fund and Bloomberg Philanthropies, according to their article. Prince William and Mr. Bloomberg look to current events which show the urgency of acting on climate change. They say, "The environmental devastation we are witnessing, including record-breaking temperatures across the world, wildfires in the American West, Turkey and Greece, historic flooding in Western Europe, the east coast of the United States and central China, and the drought-driven famines in East Africa, is larger than what was feared possible even a year ago. For so many, simply breathing air and drinking water is now a health hazard. Many others have seen their food supplies grow scarce and their livelihoods threatened by disruptions to the climate, including in the ocean." They do not just appeal for action of climate change for those currently experiencing its effects, they also predict the legacy of climate change on children of the future. They say, "The science tells us that this is the decade to act, and that waiting is not an option. Without bold and decisive action, future generations will look back and ask, how could they advance so far in space while leaving their own planet, and their own communities, so vulnerable? It is a new call to action to the world," they continue. They write, "partly to unleash and support a new generation of invention, innovation and entrepreneurship propelled by a shared sense of urgency to address the crisis at hand and optimism that humanity can achieve seemingly insurmountable goals." The first 5 winners of the Earthshot Prize will be announced in London next month. The awards ceremony will take place on October 17, 2021 at Alexandra Palace. The official website for the Earthshot Prize says these chosen winners will have the greatest impact on the biggest environmental challenges facing our planet. President Kennedy's generation made up and moved ahead, they conclude. Now it's our turn. Tweeting about the Earthshot Prize, Mr. Bloomberg said today, "I'm glad to be a global advisor to the winners of the Earthshot Prize launched by at Kensington Royal. I look forward to drawing on my network of philanthropic, business and government leaders to help scale and replicate the winners' solutions." Another news, Kate, Duchess of Cambridge attended the premiere for the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die, last night alongside her husband Prince William, and his father Prince Charles and his wife Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall. While at the much-anticipated premiere, Kate stepped out on the red carpet in a bespoke structured gold gown from Jenny Packham, which a royal expert has claimed is unequivocally the most striking and glamorous get-up she has ever worn, and sent royal fans into a frenzy. Danielle Elser from Australian News Corp compared the dress to one the Duchess had worn by the same London designer to the Spectre premiere in 2015, which she described as being a meek, shrouded and pastel frock compared to this year's equivalent of a sartorial roar. She stated the gold glittering get-up from this year wasn't just a dress. This was a declaration of intent and a very apparent power move on Kate's part. She said, "This frock was a very audible statement, which, to channel the goopy argot of the Sussexes, California, about Kate stepping into, and owning, her power. Fans took to Twitter to share their enthusiasm for the getup, with many declaring phrases such as "love her dress," "wow" and "outstanding." User @KaylaAdams_, who describes themselves a royal watcher and enthusiast, described the ensemble as iconic, complete with flame emojis, while @PrincipeAce90 wrote "goddess" in gold, and @Keza967177823 added "outstanding." She is the apex of class, style and sophistication, as well as beauty. Like her mother-in-law, a true icon. Another user @DancingInfinite1 wrote, "I can't handle how perfect she looks," a sentiment which seemed to echo as @BelleSimon16 wrote, "thriving and slaying. Real royalty." Another user @J7N channeled song lyrics by writing, "Goddess on a mountaintop, burning like a golden flame, the summit of beauty and love, and Catherine is her name. She's got it. Yeah baby, she's got it."